Hi.
We're at our sweet little camp spot for the night.
Yes.
And we thought we'd take time, even though we're in Pennsylvania now, we thought we'd take a little bit of time to review Virginia.
Virginia.
Because we like to do our little reviews.
Virginia, I think, will end up being one of our favorite states because we loved it from start to finish.
And let me just start by saying that Virginia is not flat.
No,
and it is not easy.
Yeah.
At all. So whoever tells you that, they're not telling you the truth. It's not flat, it's not easy. But it is beautiful.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. And Virginia is where we came into like full-on spring, too.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's bugs.
That made a big difference, I think, too. It's just like pop green, pop flowers, pop birds. It was just all at once, and you're in this beautiful green, verdant forest. Amazing.
Yep. And we started with Damascus, the trail town,
Yes.
and stayed there and had a good time.
Yeah, had a great time.
And then so many things in Virginia you just look forward to all the way through. It's 540 miles.
And I think that's part of what makes Virginia cool is that you always have something that's coming up that you're really looking forward to.
Yep. If it's not a mile marker of some sort,
Yeah,
you
like
have...
right away you're looking forward to the Grayson Highlands. You've heard about the ponies, and that was just
Right after Damascus.
really
you
fun,
get
and
to
it was
that.
beautiful,
And really a lot of climbing.
yeah, lots
really
of
hard.
climbing.
It was.
Yep. But beautiful. And so we loved that. And then there were some, after you come out of there, you hit the partnership shelter and all those things, and Mary and Virginia's there. But the little Settlers Museum Schoolhouse Trail Magic was cool.
That was really fun. It was just fun. It was just, I don't know, it had a great feel in there.
And there were just some cool little things like that you look forward to. So there was that. There was the Brushy Mountain Outpost that you could stop and get hamburgers and resupply at one point.
And right off the trail, which doesn't happen all that often, that there's a little store, a little restaurant right off the trail.
I mean,
Those are our
no
favorite
extra
thing.
effort.
And near Atkins, it was the Barn Restaurant, but it was closed because we got there on Monday.
Yeah,
But they had
I'm sure
some.
it was good.
They had a couple of restaurants that would have been neat. You walked right by.
Yeah, there's a Mexican restaurant there that everybody says is really good. We would have loved to have tried that.
But we got a pizza over at the convenience store, and that was all right.
was
And that
good.
tasted good too.
Yep, we were fine with that.
But the big thing at Virginia, then you start looking forward to,
Is the
Triple Crown.
Yeah,
the Triple Crown.
which were
Oh, we stayed at where's
within about 45 miles of each other. I think everything is just boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
We had a 2-3 days thing there.
Yeah, so you got the.
before that we stayed at Angel's Rest, right? Are we doing that right now?
Right, no, we're doing just the.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sorry, I don't know the order.
The Triple Crown is
The
Dragon's Tooth.
The McAfee or
Knob.
McAfee knob. I'm not sure how you say it. I've
Where
heard
everybody
people
has
say it
their
both
picture
ways.
taken.
And the Tinker Cliffs.
Yep.
And the Tinker Cliffs are kind of they're not talked about as much, but man, are they beautiful?
They're beauty.
They are
Beautiful views from
And
there.
McAfee Knob is the most photographed spot on the AT. And
So we
a
hit
lot of
that
people.
pretty early.
Yeah.
And we scooted over to the restaurant. Remember
the
that?
whole- the home
The
place.
home place and ate.
Yeah, that was fun.
So that was
Like a
fun. And then
four-wheel up there.
then after the McAfee Knob and the Tinker Cliffs, we went into Delville, and then moved forward. And then coming up too was the Shenandoah National Park.
And that
Before
was a
that,
little
though,
bit easy.
before that, right after Glasgow was hard.
Yes.
You had a lot of climbing come out of Glasgow, and we hit the 800 mark, I think there.
You know, it's like you cross that footbridge across the James River. Oops, hold on, the water's boiling.
Making tea.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of climbing, and then eventually you get to the Priest,
Oh, it was hard.
and you get to
the
Three Ridges.
3 Ridges or something. Oh, it was hard.
Three Ridges.
Hard couple of days.
Hard.
Oh.
Oh, come on, you guys.
we were wore out that day. I mean, really, we were. But anyway, then you get over to Shenandoah National Park, which I thought was the easiest part of the whole state, but the most beautiful. So we didn't even do a lot of miles because we wanted to see everything in there. And the great thing about that, there were restaurants at the lodges and waysides, and so we stopped and ate at places a lot.
We didn't have to carry much food. That was a treat.
That was awesome.
It was really fun.
Yep.
So we didn't lose any weight through the Shenandoahs,
Nope.
for sure.
but then you come out of the Shenandoahs, and we're in Front Royal, and we had some trail magic there and stayed at somebody's house. But then you're about out of Virginia. You hit the 1,000-mile mark as you're heading into West Virginia.
Yeah.
But you got the roller coaster that takes you, it transitions you into West Virginia. It's 13 miles long. You go up, down, so that was tough. And the bear, we'll talk about that because we're going to talk about the places that we stayed during that.
Yeah.
But so anyway, Virginia was just like so many things to look forward to.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
It was really long, but it went really fast.
It went fast.
It did. And we loved it. People talk about the Virginia blues, but we did not
Never
get 'em.
got the Virginia
We
blues.
don't understand what
But
people
we
mean.
wish
The
there
whole
was
state,
a Virginia blues song with words, and we would sing it to you. But no,
But
there's not.
we don't
No Virginia
understand
song.
what Virginia blues means. When you're out enjoying the journey, Virginia was a wonderful
I
journey.
loved it.
Okay.
So we're going to talk a little bit about places that we stayed that we really liked in Virginia. As far as we stayed in a lot of shelters, campsites. We stayed in a few motels and towns and things like that. But the hostels that we really liked first one was Lick Skillet.
Lick Skillet.
Oh, yeah. It was a converted church. And he had some nice beds in there. It was a donation-based one. But he had nice, large beds in there, a nice open space.
Yep.
He had food and
And he picks you
That
up
was
from
just nice.
different places.
Yeah, he was really
he picked us up in a
very
horrible
accommodating.
storm.
Yeah,
and
we
came
had-
and picked us right up
Yeah.
at Trent Grocery.
Yep.
And it was so nice, and we really enjoyed that place.
We
And
a
he
good
had
time
it kind of set up where he had this little fan drying our stuff. I mean, it was neat.
Yeah,
it was.
it
It
was
was. We
fun.
enjoyed that
We
one
really
a
had fun
lot.
there. Good conversations there.
Yeah.
And then after that, when we got to Parisburg, we went to Angel's Rest Hostel, and we loved that one.
Angel's
we
Rest,
loved Angel's
Hiker's
Rest.
Heaven. Hiker's
oh,
Haven.
Hikers
Haven.
Although it was
Doc
heavenly.
Peppa runs it, and she does a great job, and we
Yeah.
love that place. And Tramp was picking us up and was wonderful.
Took care of us.
And you're right there by the grocery store, and you just have total peace
Yes.
to just rest. I love that place.
That was
I do
totally
too.
my favorite.
Yep.
so
And
far.
then, in the little town of Glasgow, their little city shelter was fun.
Yeah.
It's a shelter in town.
in
It
the
was
middle
fun,
of town.
and they have the shelter, and they have a bunch of bunks in there, and they have places for tents.
And electricity.
And it has
Yeah.
electricity, it has plugs in, and it has a little fire pit area, kind of a community sit-around area that was really sweet.
And you had one restaurant and 2 stores that you could shop
Right across
at
the
right
street.
across the street.
And
so
there
it
was
just
a-
fun.
And it was free.
A Dollar General within walking distance, and
Yeah, besides the other
Yeah.
2. I mean, it was
And-
something.
I love that
when
one.
we were there were some baby black cap chickadees that were fledging, and they were so
We
sweet.
loved those babies, and we were protecting them.
Yeah, we loved them.
Loved
We
them.
had fun.
And then the Devil's Backbone Brewery. When we came up off of the Priest, and then we did the 3 Ridges.
Yeah.
Which are like, that's some climbing in there.
And Bouncer and Sharkbait were doing trail magic for us. They were meeting us down at that road they were doing trail magic, but they we were going to meet them, and they took us down to that Devil's Backbone Brewery. But gosh,
That was fun.
It was fun. They had a
Good
beautiful.
free camping place, and then of course you can go over to the restaurant and eat if you want, and get a beer if you want. But they have a really nice bathhouse, and then in the morning, great breakfast.
$5 breakfast.
$5
but
breakfast.
big.
Hiker
They fed you,
breakfast,
and
yeah.
then loaded you into the van, and you got a ride back to the trail. It was just like awesome.
And they gave us
They really
hats and
took care of
T-shirts.
us.
yeah,
and
hats and T-shirts that I'm still sleeping in now. Well,
I
not
just
the second, but
I really like that.
yeah, it was
That
cool.
was
That was really
They
cool.
took care of us. It was fun.
And then in Waynesboro, we stayed at Stanimals.
Yeah, and they shuttled. They had to come out there a ways to get us, and they
Yeah.
shuttled us in and then back out. And
Yeah, and I don't
They
think
were nice.
I don't think enough people talk about that electric vibrating chair they have there that gives you a back massage. It's like a massage chair. I love that thing.
And you
love
know,
it.
that place was just really clean
Yeah.
and really nice.
Yeah, and
they
it-
took pride. I mean, it was just you just felt good there.
Yeah,
It was nice.
and it was
Great
fun
care
because
of
you were
us.
right in town. You could walk around to everything
Yeah,
and check things out, and that was
Yeah, it was
cool.
easy.
That was really
that
fun.
was easy.
Easy
Yeah.
resupply. Yeah.
And then our last hostel, right before we got into West Virginia, was Bear's Den.
Which is somehow part of the AT, but I'm not exactly sure.
Conservancy kind of-
owns it or
Yeah,
something.
really, super intelligently run.
Yep, great system.
Great system.
Totally
like when
worked.
you're there, it's just like, oh, this is a great system. This is totally makes sense.
No drama, no nothing.
So
totally great.
Yeah, it was super fun.
We enjoyed.
So the Bears Den hostel set about 9 miles into the roller coaster, which is 13.1 miles long.
Which is a good idea to break that up.
Break it up, and then we eventually transition into West Virginia, which
Yep.
we will review at a later date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Virginia,
Thanks.
thanks so much. We love you.
You were a great
We
and
liked
beautiful
ya.
part of the trail.
We loved you very much. And we'll be back to explore you some more.
Yep.
Yep.